Hello dear friends, welcome to the lecture of Laplace transform. In this lecture we shall study a theorem to obtain Laplace transform of a function divided by t. That means to find Laplace transform of f of t divided by t. So I have written statement of the theorem, we shall prove it and then we will solve a problem depending on this theorem. The statement is, if Laplace transform of f of t is denoted by small f of s, then Laplace transform of f of t divided by t. This Laplace transform is equal to integral from s to infinity of f of x dx, provided the integral on right side exists. Otherwise the transform will not exist. So this is the condition. Now we shall prove the theorem. So we first suppose this Laplace transform of f of t is equal to small fs, this notation. Then, by definition, what is small f of s? It is integral 0 to infinity, definition of Laplace transform, e power minus st f of t into dt. Now this is the Laplace transform of f of t. Now we differentiate this relation or this equation both sides with respect to s from s to infinity. Integrating, not differentiate but integrating. Integrating both sides. With respect to s from s is equal to s to s tends to infinity, we get. Now see the left side, it is integration from s to infinity of f of s ds, and right side integration from s to infinity of this integral. So on the right side there will be double integral, integral 0 to infinity, this is the right side, and we are integrating this from s to infinity with respect to s. So e power minus st f of t dt into ds. Now we will keep the left side the same, that is integral s to infinity of f of s ds, this is the left side, and on the right side we shall change the order of integration, and I shall write this integral outside, integral 0 to infinity, and then you see the integral 0 to infinity, these are the this is the integration with respect to t, and the outer integral is with respect to s. So this is the only function of t, f of t dt. So I shall write this as integral f of t, but this function, exponential function, involves t also, and therefore that is to be written inside the integral from s to infinity, e power minus st, and this is with respect to s, and that the whole is again with respect to dt. So therefore this is dt. So thus changing order of integration, this is written by changing order of integration on right side, on RHS. See the two integrals I have written first as integral 0 to infinity f of t, and this is the integral with respect to s, but this involves t, and therefore we have written here this integral as inner integral, and the outer integral is with respect to t. Now this is further equal to integral 0 to infinity, we will evaluate the integral, this integral. So what is integration of e power minus st with respect to s, that is e power minus st divided by the coefficient of s, which is minus t, and the limits of s are s to infinity. Note this, the integral e power minus st is e power minus st divided by coefficient of s, because the integration is with respect to s. and that is minus t into dt. Now we put the upper and lower limit for this, and that is integral 0 to infinity f of t. And if you put the upper limit, that these are the limits of s. So s is infinity, e power minus infinity is 0, so the upper limit is 0 minus. Now the lower limit for s is the same as s, and therefore this remains the same, e power minus st divided by minus t into dt. Note this, upper limit is infinity, because of that e power minus infinity is 0, and lower limit is the same, s is equal to s. And next this can be written as, now you see this sign becomes positive, negative of this negative is positive, and I shall write ft upon t together, and I shall write this kernel first, e power minus st, and in bracket the function is f of t divided by t, f of t divided by t into dt. Now what this stands for? This integral represents Laplace transform of ft upon t, because this is the definition, this is the Laplace transform of f of t, and instead of f of t here it is f of t divided by t, or therefore this is Laplace transform of f of t. For Laplace transform of function we write always in curly bracket, and the left side is this, that is integral s to infinity f of s ds. So thus this is the result that we want to prove. In place of s, sometimes x is written, because this is a definite integral. In definite integral we can change the variable, function remains the same. You remember this f is capital, this f is small. This is the notation every time we are using for Laplace transform of capital F of t is equal to small f of s, and thus this proves the result. Or we can interchange the sides, that is Laplace transform of f of t divided by t is equal to, this side we are interchanging, and this integral is s to infinity. In place of s we may write x, f of x dx, which is the result. Hence the proof, this proves the result. So thus we have proved the theorem on division by t. Now we will solve a problem on it. See, we consider a problem on this is, find Laplace transform of e power minus 2t minus e power 3t divided by t. So this is a problem that we shall solve to illustrate this use of this theorem. So this is of the form f of t divided by t. What is f of t? E power minus 2t minus e power 3. Numerator is f of t, denominator is fixed to be t, and we now solve it. First we consider this numerator as f of t. Let f of t is equal to e power minus 2t minus e power 3t, and we need to find the Laplace transform of this f of t. So therefore L of f of t, which is by notation small f of s, and that is L of e power minus 2t minus e power 3t, and this is equal to, now the by linearity property, and there is a direct formula for L of e power at is 1 upon s minus a. Here a is minus 2, here a is 3, and therefore the Laplace transform of first is s minus minus, that is plus 2, minus of minus 2, and minus this is 1 over s minus 3, and this is what is f of s. So once f of s is obtained, then we can use this theorem, and therefore by theorem on division by t, or which is theorem 9, we can write as, by the theorem on division by t, we have L of f of t divided by t is equal to integral s to infinity f of x dx. So for avoid the overlapping of the limit and the variable, we have changed the variable s to x, and this is Laplace transform of f of t. We have taken this, and therefore the required transform will be e power minus 2t minus e power 3t divided by t is equal to integral s to infinity. So what is fs is this. So accordingly we can write f of x. Replace s by x, and or we may suppose this as 1, and then we can write fx as 1 upon x plus 2 minus 1 upon x minus 3 into dx by 1. In place of s we have used x. And now the integration of this, see the right side, the integral of 1 over x plus 2, it is log of x plus 2 minus this is log of x minus 3, and the limits are s to infinity, or that can be further written as we use the law of logarithm, that is log, this will be log of x plus 2 divided by x minus 3, and the limits are s to infinity. Now how to evaluate this expression under this limit s to infinity? Upper limit is infinity, but if you see we write a infinity here, then log infinity divided by infinity, which is indeterminate form, and therefore we shall evaluate this limit separately, and that can be written as log of, so we may suppose that as second, our this equation as second. Now limit x tends to infinity of log of x plus 2 divided by x minus 3, this is equal to limit x tends to infinity log of. To avoid the infinity divided by infinity form, if put x is infinity, the both numerator and denominator becomes infinity. So we shall divide both numerator and denominator by x, and the numerator now becomes 1 plus 2 by x, dividing by x, the value does not change, and the denominator becomes 1 minus 3 by x. Now we can take the limit. This is the limit of 2 upon x, as x tends to infinity, 2 divided by the quantity tends to infinity, denominator tends to infinity, the value tends to 0, and therefore both these terms will tend to 0, and this is log of, taking the limit over this, that is 1 plus 0 divided by 1 minus 0, or which is log 1, and we know log 1 is 0. So therefore we shall put this value here, and from 2 the required transform becomes, so therefore, or one more thing we can do, instead this is equal to limit x tends to infinity of log x plus 2 divided by x minus 3, this is the upper limit, x tends to infinity we have used, and minus the lower limit x is s, these are the limits of x, and the lower limit is log of, in place of x we write s plus 2 divided by s minus 3, and instead of this as 2 we suppose this as 2. Now write this value we have obtained separately, this is 0, and therefore this is 0 minus log. So from 2, or putting this into, from 2 L of e power minus 2t minus e power 3t divided by t is equal to 0 minus log of s plus 2 divided by s minus 3, or which is same as, see this is minus 1 into log, and minus 1 can be taken to the power, and then this means bracket raised to minus 1 means its reciprocal, and that is same as log s minus 3 divided by s plus 2. So this is the answer. Thus we have evaluated the Laplace transform of this function, that is f of t divided by t, using the theorem, and therefore thus the theorem can be used to evaluate functions of this type. Now you should solve some problem yourself, but see, before that we will have one more problem, that is find first Laplace transform of sin a t divided by t, and second Laplace transform of cos a t divided by t. Now see, we shall consider the first solution for first. Here let f of t, we use the same theorem, and therefore f of t is sin a t, and therefore L of f of t is fs, and that is Laplace transform of sin a t, or which is direct formula, it is a divided by s square plus a square, which is fs, and thus therefore by the theorem, this theorem, Laplace transform of sin a t divided by t will be equal to integral s to infinity. F of t divided by t is integral s to infinity fx dx. Fs is this one, so fx will be in place of s we write x, so that is a divided by x square plus a square into dx, and we know this integral is, this a is constant, can be written outside, and 1 over x square plus a square, integration of 1 over x square plus a square with respect to x is a formula, it is 1 by a tan inverse of x upon a, formula of integration, and the limits of this are for x, so therefore this is a constant term, is can be written outside, and the limits are s to infinity. Note this, we have used the formula from integration, dx divided by x square plus a square, it is 1 by a tan inverse x upon a, this a is written outside already, and now this a divided by a is 1, and therefore only the limits are put for this. Now that is equal to tan inverse, this is infinity, so tan inverse infinity divided by a is tan inverse infinity, minus tan inverse, the lower limit is s, so it is s upon a, and thus but what is the tan inverse of infinity? So that is actually the limiting case. We know that tan pi by 2 tends to infinity, actually not defined, but in the limiting case it is infinity, tan of pi by 2, or that means limit x tends to infinity, or yes, limit x tends to infinity, and tan of x tends to pi by 2, x tends to pi by 2 tan x. So this is equal to infinity, this limit is infinity, tan pi by 2 is infinity, and therefore see tan inverse of infinity is pi by 2, or that can be seen as tan of pi by 2 is sin pi by 2 divided by cos pi by 2, and cos pi by 2 is 0, and therefore that tends to infinity, and this is pi by 2 minus tan inverse s upon a, or that can also be written as cot inverse of s upon a. By the result, pi by 2 minus tan inverse x is cot inverse x, and therefore it is cot inverse s upon a. That is the Laplace transform of sin a t divided by t. So thus in this way we have obtained it. Now what happens for cos a t, the Laplace transform of cos a t divided by t. So for that, if you take f of t as cos a t, then this will be cos 80, and the formula is for this as s divided by s square plus a square, and thus the Laplace transform of cos 80 divided by t is this s is to be replaced by x, and this will be x divided by x square plus a square, and this integration of x divided by x square plus a square is we shall multiply and divide by 2. So because that will be half integral 2x divided by x square plus a square dx s to infinity, the limits. And because the derivative of the denominator is the numerator, derivative of x square plus a square with respect to x is to x, this integral is log of x square plus a square, and that is half log of x square plus a square, and the limits are s to infinity. Now see, the upper limit is infinity, and this becomes log of infinity square plus a square, that means infinity, and log infinity is infinity, and therefore this quantity is not finite. The lower limit is alright, log of s square plus a square exists, but the upper limit is infinite. So we can write, since limit x tends to x tends to infinity, log of x square plus a square is equal to infinity, this Laplace transform does not exist. L of cos 80 divided by t does not exist. It is not finite. So we have written earlier here condition, provided the integral exists means it must be finite. So thus we have solved two problems on this theorem. You should solve one problem. So this is a problem for you to solve. And problem for practice. Find Laplace transform of 1 minus e power minus 2t divided by t. The answer for this is log of s plus 2 divided by s. In the similar way you should solve that we have solved the first problem. Take this as f of t. Find the Laplace transform of it and use the theorem. It is easy. So please solve this problem yourself. So this is about the theorem and a problem on it. So remaining results we shall continue in our next lecture. Thank you.